try here the acceleration. Oh wow! I didn't expect. Whoa! I didn't expect this. So this is the Mercedes AMG GT53 4MATIC Plus 4-door coupe. And before we start, give this video a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and leave a comment down below what do you like the most about this car. And this is the second entry-level GT 4-door in some markets. So here in Europe we have also GT43, but in the US there is only 53, which is this one. And essentially 43 and 53 are the same, just 43 has a less power. So this is inline 6-cylinder engine variant. We have also 63, which is the V8. So how you can differentiate that the model is a 63? So it's very easy. So this has V8 opted package, so that's mean that this is somewhat looking like the V8, but if you look closer, these vents here, and they are plastic, so they are design, not functional. This is functional here for airflow and downforce, etc. But on the sides is not. We have AMG specific grille. But check this out here. Here is a 63. And we have here functional intakes, and also the bumper looks a little bit different. Not huge, but yeah, little bit. And here is also not present the aero package. So I can show you this is V8. And by turbo this is probably 63S. We have also 63 non-S in Europe, but not many people order that, either 53 or 63S. So we have this new style front with the LED stripes for the daylight running stripes, and this color, as you can see, is metallic. Maybe you don't see, but you can trust me, this is obsidian black. And in the Mercedes star, in the badge, we have radars like a Distronic Plus autopilot. So all in all, this car looks great. And check this out here, and these flaps now open because the car needs that. So the car opens that automatically depending on the situation, etc. How the car needs that. And also let's check out while I'm here. I want to show you, not this will be separate video, but this one. This is also 53, but in a matte graphite gray, I think. So this is, you don't have bi-turbo, but you have turbo here because it's a single turbo unit. So we have here the 53. So you can check these out. It also looks great. This is a matte paint. It's almost like a black, but it's a very dark gray. Very nice color as well. So I'm going for a drive with this car, but let's check this from the stationary perspective first. So yeah, it has also multi-beam LED headlights. The carbon decor is in the headlights. How great this looks. And also we have a night package, so you can turn on the headlights. So this can cut out ongoing traffic, etc. These are great lights. We have also like a blue design, can you see? Wow, This is just magnificent, and here you can see also 84 LEDs. So this has 84 separate bulbs, which and they can cut out, etc. Other cars. Also, let's check out the hazard lights. So the hazard lights are the same like daylight running lights, basically. They are the same. So we have here vintage Mercedes logo. How cool is that? So we can check out the engine bay. This is the heart of this car, and this is inline 6-cylinder turbo engine. So the electric auxiliary compressor sits between the engine and the gearbox. We have a TCT9G speed shift gearbox, and this 53 version develops 435 horsepower. It's 0 to 100 km per hour or 62 miles per hour is only 4.5 seconds. Top speed 285 kilometers per hour, and yeah, it's quite powerful if you ask me. 63 is faster, of course, than 63S, but still this is a great power. 520 Newton meters of torque. For the windshield wipers, here is a reservoir on the right side, and car battery is on the left side, which is here. You need to remove that. So all in all, you can find this engine also in the 450 Mercedes-Benz cars, but here this engine is tuned to the AMG standards, so it's quite different, I can tell you. I drove the 450 also and 53 in different cars, and I can tell you that it's a big difference, not little bit. Also the sound and exhaust, everything is different. And also the power response. The 450 is more like a comfort oriented. Alright, so this is the rear part. We can see the extendable spoiler. This car has steel brakes. The silhouette of the car is just magnificent. This is based on the E-Class, but still it looks very, very different to the E-Class. And yeah, it looks much more sportier. It's a lot wider as well. You can see it's just yeah, super wide, this car. We have 4 exhaust round pipes, so this is characteristic for the entry-level AMGs, like 35, 45 compact segment and 53 in SUVs and in this segment. We can see horizontal tail lamps, and I can turn on the hazard light. So these are dynamic hazard lights, so you can see how they move. So yeah, this is one of the best designs from the AMG in my opinion. It's so nice. So we can check out here the tire pressure, and we have also maximum speed, and you need the best gas, 98 or more octane. This car has also the night package, which dims the window trim. We have a Turbo 4MATIC Plus badge and Pilot Sport 4S Michelin tires. And the tire size here is 265 40-20 inch for the front, and for the rear 295 35-20 inch. So these are one of the best, if not the best, tires, which are summer tires, in my opinion, and in opinion of many people as well, not just mine. So also the night package dims these side skirts here, but the handles are still half chrome, so not full but half, as that's the same across all models now in the Mercedes. You can see the windshield has like a different tinting to it. And also let's check out the boot space. So this car is quite large for being like a four-door coupe, sports oriented car. Still a very usable daily car, and yeah, many people buy it as a high-end daily car, we can say. You have food crate, this net for groceries, etc. You can fold down the seats there with the button, 12-volt socket, and Burmester subwoofer here also. This is just a foil, it's not a blue color, and yeah, you can close it. 53 on the right side, AMG on the left, Mercedes in the middle. And the spoiler is a basic spoiler, which is extendable. You can also buy the spoiler which is fixed. That one looks much sportier, but you cannot retract it. So if you want saddle look, you can retract this. So now with the spoiler retracted, it's much like a smoother, much aerodynamic. So personally, this is a great option that you can do that. So you can have either way based on the mood. And also, if I'm not mistaken, it also retracts with the speed automatically. So let's check out the interior. So I show you this interior many times, but if you are first here on my channel, so let's check this out. We have here the carbon decor, fully electric seats with Burmester sound system, and we have also here AMG Performance steering wheel. And these seats, these are the standard seats, we can say. And we have also seats with integrated headrest, which you can buy as an optional extra, and those are AMG Performance seats. This is AMG Performance steering wheel with Dynamica, which is like Alcantara material. So all in all, we have ambient lighting. This car is just gorgeous. And in terms of the rear seats, we have also great space here, and this is great, usable like a daily car. It's not a problem. As you can see here, cup holders. You have also here ISOFIX for the child seat if you unzip this. And we have a seat belt. Make this correct, okay. You can also put here the seat belt if you want. You can do it like that, but yeah, personally I like it more when it's straight. It will be fine also. You have also control here for this is 3-zone AC unit, and we have also privacy glass in the rear, frameless doors, because this is a coupe, so-called 4-door coupe. So let's jump in and check this great car interior. So we have, as I said, down and up infotainment system. You can basically check out my other videos I did 1 year ago, like super long video with this infotainment system. So you can check this. This is the same now. Maybe in the facelift we will see the change in the infotainment system, but that will be great. Not touchscreen, so only here with this like a trackpad you can control, which personally is for me good, but for some people this is yeah, they like more touchscreen, so that's individual opinion. We have also here this infotainment instrument cluster, which you can put into the, which you can set into the sport. Also the middle one changes, and we can also set it to classic, and I do it here with the button on the steering wheel. So we have sport, Super Sport and Classic. So personally I like this one or the Sport the most. Also Classic is good for like yeah, when you want to change things up. Ambient lighting is also here present. So you can check out also drive video in the night. And I will try also to film this car in the dark with ambient light. So subscribe for that as well. So this is probably my favorite model of the AMG, the 4-door coupe. It doesn't matter which engine you have. Every time this is a fantastic car with every engine. So yeah guys, these are the seats. Let's go through this quickly. We have AMG branding here, and here is a Dynamica perforated AMG Napa leather. And as I said, these are like standard seats, but still they look so nice, right? And so much side bolsters. So I would say these are fantastic seats. You don't really need AMG performance seats, but if you like the design of the seats, which I like too, then you can buy them as well. So these seats are also ventilated, that's why the leather is perforated. With this one you can change up the driving modes. We have also a race mode here, and you can also change it up here with the, you can change it up also with this hotkey on the steering wheel, which is super good. So it's also a possibility. So everything changes with this driving mode, so that's great. And you can change it up also here. Volterbach logo on the drive select. This is for the spoiler, for the exhaust, start stop, we can turn it off, and music. We have also some hotkeys here for navigation, etc. Cup holders, wireless charging for a phone, USB ports, and this is for the AC. So parking with this car, you have 360 cameras. It's super easy. So I will just try to park with one hand. So far so good. We need to slow down. Okay, we have a car here. Now we can put this into the drive forward, and check out how this car looks. This car looks so good from the front, also from the rear. So I had to turn the camera so you can see also all these angles when you are driving. So this car has high definition cameras. So this is front wide angle, and this one is front, and you have also here 360. These are sides, rear, wide angle, and just rear. So great system. And here if you press the P, that's park position. This is fantastic machine. So yeah guys, let's go for a drive. So now I'm in race mode, but I'm driving normally. You can definitely hear how the car burps from the exhaust. So we can set here something else, maybe something from AMG Performance. We have boost here, kilowatts, Newton meters, and the settings, and the G-force, and we have here the tire pressure. Each wheel has separate tire pressure and separate temperature also. So as I said, this is 6-cylinder inline engine with starter, alternator, EQ boost. We can see here how much the car is using kilowatts, Newton meters, and the boost from the turbo, and also here the G-force. So let's put this back into the comfort to test how this car filtrates. And this is like a village road, so not the best, but good for tests. right? So that's great. Also we have here now this yellow animation, so it shows which axle and which wheel is activated more. So right now we have full formatic, so this can also disconnect front axle, and we will be basically having a rear-wheel drive vehicle only. So this is a better option for those which don't really want to spend as much money for the 63. And it's a great option if you ask me. So now we have a much more engine variants, and also the price is lower, and the fun with the car is still very high. So still it's a very enjoyable car, and also it's a great daily car. So because to be honest, many people drive these cars as a daily, not as like a weekend car. You can buy something more hardcore for the weekend, like C63, which is only rear-wheel drive, or yeah, something like that. Or AMG GT 2-door is also great. So we can try here the acceleration. Oh wow, I didn't expect. Whoa, I didn't expect this. Whoa. Wow, I'm surprised. Oh, and we have also... Oh! Wow, the exhaust crackles are great. So we can also downshift and upshift. Wow, so this car is great. So enjoyable. I need to slow here in the village. Also, this is automatic driving pilot. So wow, so good. And you don't even need launch control with this car. It's so good of the line, even without the launch control. And I have also set the bolsters, which are active. So in the corner, for example, here in the left corner, the right bolster is inflating, and in this way it holds me in the seat much better than without this function. You can set it in level 1, level 2, and yeah, depending how sharp is the corner, that much more it's inflating. Even in like lower corners, it's usable. So yeah, this is so nice, this car. Okay, so let's go here. We have here like a small forest uphill drive. Whoa. crisp. You can also downshift into the first gear. So for example here. Also, a week ago, the new E-Class and E53 was launched, and that car has the same powertrain as here. So you can watch this video, and 90% it will be the same. I think maybe, I don't know how much, but it's the same power, same engine, everything is the same. So also the handling will be somewhat the same. It will be a little bit lower, I mean, like not as good as this car, because this is GT, so it has to be better than the E-Class, but essentially it will be so similar. These crackles are so nice. So now I'm in the comfort mode. I can actually try something. So I can set this into the race mode. Then I can change the AMG ride control, which is the suspension, into the comfort. Because we have here not ideal roads, as you can see. So that's, yeah, I can now feel the difference. This is great for roads like this. You can also set it up in individual mode, but here I can see the check and flag, which I like. We have 9 gears. Wow, that's a lot. And I want to show you the fuel consumption. So for my drive is now 22 liters, 21.9, 22. That's with the active, really active driving. So from reset, this car has 13.9 liters for 1,000 and almost 700 kilometers. So that's what is normal fuel consumption for this car. So I will reset from the start consumption, and I'm in the comfort mode, and I'm going on a highway. So we can see here the average fuel consumption. This will change, and yes, I want to see how this car behaves on the highway in comfort mode, and then later on also in the race mode. but mostly how is the consumption, the highway, so we can check that out. So I will reset from the start consumption, and I'm in the comfort mode, and I'm going on a highway. So we can see here the average fuel consumption. This will change, and yes, I want to see how this car behaves on the highway in comfort mode, and then later on also in the race mode, but mostly how is the consumption, the highway, so we can check that out. This car also has a Distronic and Distronic Plus, which I just turn it on. Dynamic steering wheel is really pleasant to hold, but you need to keep like a brush, which is good for this car, and then you can keep this car Dynamica in the shape. This car's Dynamica. So we are going on a highway. This will be now a comfortable drive. This car is great because it doesn't really have a huge fuel consumption on the highway. That's what I heard. And also when I tried the CLS53 and E53 Coupe last year, they didn't really have a huge fuel consumption. But also you need to know that in the 63 and 63S GT 4-door, which is this car, that car can shut off half of the cylinders. So when you are driving in normal mode, you can have only 4-cylinder like engine. And it's also great for fuel consumption. So when I was in Prague with my friend and we drove his GT53S 4-door coupe, and we tried also the fuel economy test, and because he also needed to cool down the winter tires from driving like crazy from accelerations, so we tried it, and he got 10.5 or 11 liters per 100 kilometers, which is simply incredible, considering the car has 639 horsepower, almost 640, and V8 engine. So yeah, that's a really amazing result. So let's see here, I will reset and let's see the fuel consumption. This car can also change lanes automatically without me doing that, and also hold straight the lane, but you need to have hands on the wheel so the car knows you didn't fall asleep. So you can also have great consumption with the, let's see this. Okay. So this car also, so the 63S can also have great consumption, but you need to drive on the highway, etc. for that. So in the city, and yeah, in the city you will have a higher consumption with the 63, that's for sure, and also on the highway probably than this one, but not as significantly. So let's speed up to 130 which is 130 kilometers per hour, which is a speed limit here. Car will change lane while accelerating. And now go back. See? Incredible. So this is around 80 miles per hour in this speed. This car is great in terms of the aerodynamics. You can barely hear the wind noise at this speed. We have 9 gear now and just a little under 2000 RPMs. We can see and check out the ambient lights. We have energizing comfort. So here in light settings we have ambient lights. Also changing lanes, so let's see that. This system is so good. We have engine data here, the oil temperature, which is here, and the gearbox temperature, engine oil I mean. Also the car changes lanes, even if you have hands on the steering wheel. And the Distronic radar is keeping distance. So it's like adaptive cruise control. So this is super easy. You can drive this car with one hand. We have also vehicle data, so you can see how low or how in which level of the suspension you are. In comfort you are in 0, and in race mode you are in -1. And you can see also the tire pressures and accelerator in percentage, and also the brakes. Dynamic data, this can show you kilowatts, how much you are using at the moment, and also the Newton meters and the boost. So now it's minimal boost because we are cruising on minimal RPMs. You have also AC mode here. Energizing comfort changes, ambient lighting, seat heating, massage. You can also have a massage, so let's try that. Hot relaxing back, hot relaxing shoulder, activating massage, classic massage, wave massage, mobilizing massage. You can have an active workout. So let's do mobilizing massage. Okay. Interesting. Interesting sensation. relaxation here in the massage. We can try wave massage. Interesting. And you can obviously have a navigation. So you can see where are you heading. That was a blind spot monitor. So now car will accelerate because this one is going slower. So I drove 17 kilometers, that's like 11 miles. My consumption is 10.1 liters. So that's great. Okay, so let's now reset. Check how this car behaves. When you are driving on the speed limit, which is in the US, that's around 60-65 miles per hour. The Distronic is keeping distance between me and this truck. But let's overtake them. So if you are going around 110 kilometers per hour,
vignette obligation in 800 meters.
Then you have also lower consumption. So we can set it to 105 kilometers per hour, which is like 65 miles per hour. We can go 110, which is like 67 maybe miles per hour, maybe 70. I will display it on the screen. So now we are going uphill. liters. I can set 4 bars, and this is the closest what is possible to set. So this is 1 bar. This is a great system. I highly recommend to everybody to order the Distronic, or even full Distronic Plus, which is with keeping the lane assist, active lane keeping assist, and other assists. So 8.8 liters now. Maybe if I would retract the spoiler, I could have even lower consumption. So yeah, with this car you can pick up speed very easily. Performance, you can see the boost and the temperature of the engine oil and transmission oil. Okay, so we can set this back into the performance, and let's try the acceleration. But also I'm back here almost. So here you can see, you can set this into the 3D, which personally is my favorite. And you can just sit back and relax. Distronic will keep the distance. Now he's on 2 bars. So everything the car is doing automatically. The steering, the gas, the throttle, everything. So I would say this car is great for daily driving, and that's mainly because you can drive it in comfort mode, like a daily car, and it's very comfortable. You have all gadgets, and then you can also turn it up into the race mode, and you can have fun, and you can have a better engine sound, exhaust sound, and etc. The Distronic also works.
Keep right and then take the second exit at the roundabout.
Also works with the race mode, if you were wondering.
300 meters, keep right and then take the second exit at the roundabout.
Alright guys, so that's it for this drive. let me know what you like about this car, what do you love about this car, and comment down below. Give this the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that good stuff. So guys, that's it, and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day. And I will also park this, so you can still watch. Okay, how is to park this car? It's very easy. You can park it also automatically with the Parktronic, but you need like one space. So here we can see, okay, here we can see how forward you are to the front here. So yeah guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon in the next video.